Hello! This is part 2 of my series about the tenets of white supremacy and how we as white people can deconstruct those to have better conflict resolution. Because we currently do not. If you didn't watch part 1, please go to the playlist below and make sure to watch that, because there are some very important disclaimers, people to follow, and places to get further information. So what are the tenets? In my short examples of how they show up when white people are attempting to engage in any kind of conflict. Perfectionism. Why be curious when I can be perfect? One right way. Actually, you're wrong. I'm right. And this is the answer. Paternalism. Because I said so. As the authority, you should listen. Objectivity. Emotions are bad. Being rational is good. Either or binary thinking. You're either this or you're that. They are either good or they're bad. If you're not right, you're wrong. This is a productive or unproductive conversation. You're either with us or against us. Progress is bigger and more. They're not progressive. They don't have the right tools. If we just grew more and had more people, we could make a difference. Worship of the written word. If you can't cite your source, I don't really care about your experience or collective thoughts on the matter. Individualism. I'm not racist and I can take care of myself. I'm the only one. I'm actually charismatic and educated and know what I'm doing, so I'll be the leader and I'll do it myself. I am essential. Defensiveness and denial. Why are you being threatening and rude and aggressive? Actually, what she said wasn't racist at all. Right to comfort. Say what you feel, but not if it makes me uncomfy. Fear of open conflict. I really don't want to talk to you because I don't know why you're making this an issue. You're being rude and overreacting. It's honestly irrational and impolite. Power hoarding. I have your best interests, and if you don't believe that and want change of some kind, you're incompetent and emotional and inexperienced and not focused on the message or movement. And last but certainly not least, sense of urgency. I know this will get results. So it has to happen stat, and who it benefits or harms is not important. I don't have time to solicit feedback. They still haven't responded, so obviously they don't care. For every tenet I do a video on, I'll be going over the definition, the signs and symptoms, which is basically how it shows up, but I was in the medical field, so. Some journal prompts that you can either generally use or use when you are experiencing or witnessing conflict. Affirmations that may be helpful to repeat to yourself, or mantras. And treatment, which are some ideas from my first video's references and things that inspired in me when I was reading through the website and listening to Rebecca's videos of how we can work on combating this and dismantling this inside of ourselves and at home and on social media. Some general guidelines that white people can use that are applicable to all of the tenets when you are experiencing any kind of conflict. One is a quote from Cynthia Brown, which is, "Don't throw anyone away. Hold each other accountable by supporting each other to be our best selves. Set boundaries when people haven't learned to take responsibility for themselves. Apologize and take responsibility for ourselves when we cause harm, intentionally or unintentionally. Attack the problem and not the person, not each other. If behavior is the problem, help each other through. If we are activated or do not have the capacity to help a person through, look to others who have the capacity to be helpful or interact in helpful ways." Because yes, the goal is to come together and to support each other, but we only do it by deconstructing white supremacy, which means naming racism, naming our whiteness, holding each other accountable, and doing the things that we'll talk about more in other videos. Okay, bye.